Me 29. Addicted to proving I'm the leader. Problem, never tested in real life. 6 years running every friend trip. Always booking, planning, organizing. Always fixing things when they break. Believe I'm the glue for our group. Never doubt my own capability. Late night group chat explodes. Guys talk trash about real skills. I jump in without hesitation. Say I could lead better than any. No GPS, no online maps allowed. Just my planning and leadership. Luke, the quiet one, says do it. Everyone laughs, but he's serious. Rules appear in the chat instantly. 2 teams, 2 vans, same distance. 3 landmark stops on the route. Cook your own meals from scratch. First team back home is the winner. Losers pay for the next vacation. I type deal without second thought. Confidence running at full power. I call dibs on the girls' team. We'll win with vibes and playlists. Guys can keep survival energy. Night before the trip I'm on Pinterest. Making aesthetic snack boards for us. The guys are packing like for war. Luke sends hope you can change a tire. Laugh, but it stays in my head. Lying in bed staring at the ceiling. Always been giving orders, not driving. Push it away, it's just a road trip. Not some life or death challenge. At least that's what I tell myself. Even if I'm not fully believing it. I close my eyes and try to sleep. But my mind refuses to slow down. Morning of the trip starts early. The group chat still buzzing non-stop. We split into 2 vans, 4 each. Girls' van loud with music and jokes. Guys' van quiet, trail mix passing around. I'm hyping everyone for an easy win. Luke sits in the back just smirking. Makes me wonder what they're hiding. First stop is a gas station on the edge. Girls take selfies while filling the tank. Guys check tire pressure and clean glass. One of them unfolds an actual paper map. I joke maps are for people who get lost. Luke keeps writing something in a notebook. The sun is out, sky perfectly clear. Feels like nothing can go wrong today. 2 hours to the first landmark ahead. Girls blast playlists and eat all the snacks. Guys cruise steady, never missing a turn. We meet again at a small roadside cafe. They order sandwiches to pack for later. We order iced lattes and take more photos. When we leave, their van is already gone. Jenna says we'll catch them in no time. The road gets narrow through the hills. No phone signal for the past 15 minutes. Steph asks if we're still going the right way. I say yes, I memorized the route last night. Truth is I only glanced once at the map. We reach a fork with no road signs visible. I take the left path, acting confident. But inside I already feel the doubt. Left road winds deeper into the trees. Sky fades under thick green branches. Music still playing but volume much lower. Steph keeps looking at me for assurance. I nod like I know exactly where we are. Truth is the road feels wrong and endless. Jenna jokes we're in a horror movie now. Nobody laughs more than a couple seconds. We finally hit a small empty gas station. Old pumps, dusty windows, door half open. No staff inside, just a flickering light. Steph tries the restroom, it's locked tight. I check my phone, still no signal at all. Girls stand in a circle eating the last chips. We see a local walking a dog by the road. Ask if this path leads to the old monument. The man says yes, but it's the long route. Luke's team probably took the faster one. I pretend that's what I wanted all along. Steph gives me a look that burns my pride. We get back in the van and start driving. Road turns rough, gravel kicking under tires. The girls stop talking and just look outside. I keep both hands tight on the steering wheel. After another half hour we see a sign. Only now I realize we're far behind schedule. Steph says we should skip the next photo stop. Jenna complains that ruins the whole trip vibe. I say we'll make it up with no lunch break. But everyone already looks tired and annoyed. My own confidence starts slipping away. And the real challenge hasn't even begun. We take the left road and keep driving. The trees close in and the light dims fast. Music still plays but everyone talks less. Steph keeps asking if I know this route. I nod with fake confidence and keep going. Inside I know the road feels strange and wrong. Jenna tries a joke about horror movies and vans. Nobody laughs more than a few seconds. The path twists for miles with no clear end. When we see a small empty gas station ahead. It looks abandoned, the windows dusty and dark. Steph tries the restroom but finds it locked. I check my phone and see zero signal again. The others gather in a circle to eat last chips. Outside a man with a dog walks slowly past. We ask if this way leads to the monument. He says yes but warns it's the long way. Luke's team probably took the faster turn. I pretend this route was always my plan. Steph's eyes tell me she doesn't believe it. We get back in the van and keep pushing on. The gravel road rattles under the tires hard. No one speaks, just staring out of the windows. I grip the steering wheel until my hands ache. After half an hour we finally spot a road sign. It proves we are far behind the other team now. Steph suggests skipping the next photo stop. Jenna says that ruins the vibe of the whole trip. I insist we will make it by skipping lunch instead. But everyone already looks drained and annoyed. Confidence I had this morning fades quickly away. And I know the real problems haven't even started. We finally reach the first landmark spot. The place is smaller than the pictures online. Girls still try posing for quick Instagram shots. I check the time and see we are an hour late. No sign of the guys, they have already moved on. Steph says we should push harder to catch up. Jenna insists we can still win if we stay focused. I agree out loud but inside I'm not so sure. Back in the van the roads get steeper and rough. A sharp turn almost throws our snacks to the floor. Steph tells me to slow down but I keep the pace. We pass a gas station but I ignore it for time. 15 minutes later the low fuel light appears. Nobody says anything but I feel the tension grow. We stop at the next station, fill up and grab water. I see Luke's van leaving just as we pull in. They wave as they drive past and it stings my pride. Steph whispers that they look way too relaxed. I say they are bluffing and trying to scare us. But deep down I know their calm means preparation. We take off again, trying not to waste any minutes. Road gets narrow, branches scrape the side windows. Jenna says the next landmark is by a cliff view. Steph warns that the path there is tricky and steep. We follow the signs until the pavement ends suddenly. The van bumps hard over rocks and loose gravel. I keep driving, trying to look in control for the team. In the mirror I see their faces tense and quiet. The air feels heavy with unspoken doubt about me. I tell myself it's just nerves and nothing more. But a part of me knows this trip isn't going to plan. And the gap between our team and theirs is growing. We finally reach the Cliffview landmark ahead. The spot is beautiful but feels completely empty. Wind is strong enough to push hair into our faces. Girls still take photos, forcing smiles for the camera. I check the time and see we are now 2 hours late. Steph suggests skipping the last scenic stop entirely. Jenna argues we came for the experience, not just speed. The back and forth wastes another 15 long minutes. When we leave, the road bends down into a valley. Gravel and dirt spray against the underside of the van. I hold the wheel steady but feel the tires slipping. Steph grips the door handle without saying a word. We pass a sign warning of rough terrain for 10 miles. Jenna jokes we should have taken the other route. Nobody laughs this time, the silence feels heavier. We keep moving forward because turning back feels worse. The sun starts dropping lower behind the hills ahead. Shadows stretch long across the narrow twisting road. I start worrying about reaching camp before dark falls. Steph checks the map again but the screen stays black. No signal for hours now and no towns in sight at all.